Welcome back to the Disc Golf Examiner's coverage of the 2020 Pittsburgh Flying Disc Open, sponsored by Innova Flying Disc. I'm Maria Montano, here with Bryan Keegan, bringing you part two of the first round coverage of the Open Women's Division. This card has been lighting it up on that front nine. I'm really excited to see these ladies tackle the back nine. Today's feature card coverage is featuring Lisa Fajkus, Kona star Panis, Alan Widboom, and Holly Finley. And we're going to be starting off on hole 2. Is that right, Bryan?
That is correct. And hole 2 is a big challenge for a lot of players, namely me, as we as we go to the shot of it here. Hole 2 is a par 4. It's 381 feet. You have tightly wooded area here. You got to keep it in the fairway because there is OB on the right and heading up the hill, crossing over the hill. You'll see here that is all OB, and the basket lays on top of the hill, still guarded by some guardian trees up there.
Yeah, this is a great fun par 4. You've got this long tunnel shot off the tee. You really want to finish sort of right in the middle, giving yourself a good look up the hill. Oh, and that was a rough kick there from Kona.
Holly's going to fire one. Oh, it's going to flip a little bit. It's going to, okay, it's coming back real nice. Good skip. She's going to be in the middle of some trees. She's going to have a look up there, though, I think.
Yeah, I think on the right side is a little easier than the left side.
Yeah, I agree. Oh,
what
and a nice
booming.
Wow.
Great flex. That's exactly where you want to be. What a great turnover flex shot.
And Lisa firing one right where you want it as well. Great skip.
Great shot. Yeah, that's exactly where you want to be. Leaves you a nice little easy hyzer up towards the basket. It's a steep hill. The footing can be off. It's been dry this year, so thankfully there isn't a lot of mud on this hole.
And Lisa's going to show you how to play that second shot. It's up there.
Yeah, fantastic shot over the OB. Never a chance of getting into any trouble. Let's see how she's able to finesse this forehand over.
Oh, no, it doesn't look like it's flipping over. It's a little straight.
It's so hard. It's so uphill. It's hard to keep that forehand turning the whole way towards the basket.
She might be looking at a 55 to 60-foot putt there with OB behind her, as Kona's going to pitch up to the green.
Circle's edge. Yeah, circle's edge.
And Holly's going to have a better look than I thought here. This is really great positioning. Okay, yeah, great skip. Oh, no, stay away from OB. Okay.
Stay up.
And Ellen, like I said, probably about 55, 60 feet.
Putting a little bit back towards the OB, but she should be okay.
Whoa.
That is a huge putt. That is a huge putt.
Wow.
Towards the OB. No fear. She just puts it in the chains. That's a fantastic putt.
We got to see that again.
This back half.
Wow. So great jump putt, downhill, crash, right in the center, heart of the chains. Ooh. There. Great positioning. Great.
Yeah. Such a strong putt.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Kona just a little left on that one.
And these mock X's, I think those short left ones don't stay in the basket often.
Oh, Lisa grabbing a great birdie as well. And Holly for her birdie. Closest look yet. Yes.
Great putt from Holly. Nice, strong stroke. Never a doubt that wasn't going to go in. What a great start to this opening hole on the second half for these ladies.
Yeah, Ellen increasing her lead here. getting, she's down to -2. Holly close behind her now at -1. Hole 3 is a par 3. It is 255 feet. And the Defunk Disco sponsored our coverage here today. So thank you to them for sponsoring this hole.
Yeah, this is a fun little hole. Lots of birdie opportunities. You just want to miss the OB sort of pond area right in front of the basket. So you want to finish a little bit left. Probably not that far left. Did that go in the road? I couldn't tell.
We'll see here in a moment, though.
Like Ellen left herself a little bit of a difficult second shot.
You can see that they're playing it very safe with that OB on the left-hand side. You know, you definitely don't want to end up in that. But it looks like they're playing it very safe over to the right, kind of crashing into that bush there.
Yeah, it's a great shot from Lisa. She'll have a look at the 2.
Kona playing that a little high, flexing over, catching a tree branch. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's an OB stroke there.
At least she'll have a look to save par from where she's at. Holly's got a long putt, putting back towards that OB if she goes long. This is a challenging second shot for her.
Oh, she even gives it a good run. She's going to be safe from that OB, though.
Yeah. So this will be for 2 for Ellen. Looks like a difficult spot for her. Tight tunnel.
She's going straight for it. Unfortunately, just a little left. And here we have Kona's shot in the OB here. She's going to have to go directly back from the basket where her disc went out. And
nice open look from there.
Yeah. She's not going to be in a horrible position here. She's still probably, circle's edge there. Yeah, and a great putt.
Good save. Good save to her par. Kept her composure and just put it in the basket. Lisa's lining up her birdie tent. Great shot.
So Holly did end up going OB there, I found out. She ended up going OB on the road, which is pretty nuts.
So that was for her 4. And Ellen's going to tap in for her par.
So Holly's going to drop back a bit. Ellen staying at 2 under. Lisa at 1 under. Grabbing that great birdie there. As we move on to hole 4, it's a par 4. It's 366 feet. Sponsored by Preferred Fire Protection. Thank you so much for your sponsorship today. We have a tightly wooded shot up the hill, and then it kind of dog legs right and curls to the basket. So
it's a touchy par 4. First shot, you really want to just get up the hill, finishing a little bit to the right, but you don't want to kick a tree and go into those woods. That's just trouble if you're finishing too far right.
Yeah, this one
laces one. That's a great shot.
Wow, and she makes it halfway up the fairway.
It's going to put her in great position to attack for birdie.
Ooh, and Kona doing a similar thing there.
Not to be undone. It's another great spot to finish.
Holly, she's going to roll to the. It's not OB, but there is a little grate there. Oh, and Lisa, great shot up to the basket.
Wow, yeah. It's
wow.
A great shot from her. Holly from a similar position, just inside of that little ditch there. Just going to finish a little short left. Shouldn't have any problems getting up and down for par there. It looks like Ellen's lining up a forehand here for her next shot. Get in. Oh, she gave us a fantastic run for her shot. And she'll have a look at a birdie as well. Get off the tree.
Oh, yeah, she'll have an easy
Another,
shot from there.
yeah. Some fantastic drives, some really good up shots, some good chances for birdie on this par 4. Holly leaves it a little bit short, but she'll get up and down for par there. That's a fantastic putt.
Yeah.
Really great playing there by Kona. Strong putt, really good birdie. This is an attackable par 4, probably the most attackable par 4 on the course, I would say. I think she's, I think out of all the par 4s, this is the most birdieable of the par 4s on the course, but it makes for some good separation, I think, in terms of the scoring on this course. And it looks like Lisa's going to finish off the hole here. And that brings us to Holly, who's just going to tap out for her par.
All right. So here we have Lisa increasing her lead to 2 under. She's on a bit of a tear here. And also Ellen as well, going to 3 under. As we move on to hole 5, it's a par 3. It's 249 feet. This one's dogleg right. Probably the most birdieable hole on the course, I would think, right?
Yeah, this is one that you really want to get. It's an easy little turnover or just a nice, soft little sidearm. Just got to commit to it. It looks like Lisa caught one of the last guardian trees, but she'll have a long look for it too. This should play really well to Ellen's sidearm. Nice little breather hole before you get to the monster hole that's coming up.
Oh, wow. And Ellen's going to play right up to the basket. Great shot. Little bit of a putt. Kona flexing out perfectly. Get in the basket. Yes.
Wow. What a great shot. Just perfectly played flex. Holly's lining up a similar line.
And that is coming out of that flex a little bit. She's going to have a long look at that putt.
It's a look. There'll be some trees in the ways, but she's got a shot at it too. Let's see if Lisa can hit a big putt for her too.
See if she can keep the birdie train going.
Oh, just short.
I heard Beto, I think, there. And Holly's got to putt through these trees for her birdie. Oh, just to the side, just chains out.
Just caught the outside edge of the basket there. Ellen's lining up for her too.
Yeah.
Great too.
And now she's on a tear.
She's playing this course really, really well.
Absolutely. Holly for her par.
I think this course plays well for folks who have a really good sidearm. I think that's why we see a lot of success from Sarah Hokum has played this course really well, and Ellen, she's just crushing those sidearm drives.
And Ellen's going to now increase her lead to 4 under. Lisa at 2 under. Holly and Kona at even. As we move on to the monster of the course, hole 6, par 5, 840 feet. And you have to stay in the fairway. There's no going off it. Right or left. What do you like, Maria?
It's a fun hole. I think you get there's two separate fairways. You got a fairway going up the left side, fairways going up the right side, and then sort of woods through the middle. But you do not want to finish into the bumble on the left or the right. It looks like she's going to take that left side gap here and finish with the flex towards the middle. Great shot. That's a good locational setup for another great sidearm shot. I'm going to guess Kona's going to play this right gap and finish with the hyzer out to the left.
Ooh, and she's got a nice little straight shot there. Great skip even. Beautiful drive.
Yeah, that was a great drive. Great drive. Really sets her up well for another aggressive second shot.
Lisa, a little higher. Going to come out of that. And then left. A little bit of a skip.
Not a bad place to be. Not ideal. You're sort of in the middle looking at those trees in front of you there.
And Holly played one right down the center as well with a good flex. Yeah. Says nice and straight. Yeah.
Nice and straight. If you finish straight, you're in a good spot. Lisa couldn't really commit with that tree right there, but that was a decent second shot.
Yeah, you get into the center of the course, and you have a higher chance of hitting those trees because you got to throw through them at some point.
And Holly just laced this shot up. Going to finish just inside there. Really a great second shot from her. Ellen, this should set up great for her to get really aggressive here.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Absolutely crushed. Misses everything. That'll give her a good chance to get a look at a birdie.
I'll be real interested to see how she plays her next shot since she's on the right side of the fairway.
Oh, Kona catches that last tree. Looks like she kicked to the edge of the bumble there.
Lisa playing a high hyzer line. Good skip. And she's over to the right of the fairway.
Yeah, she'll have a hyzer look up towards the basket from there. Our first real look at the basket since the start of this hole. Holly's got a tight little tunnel. It looks like she's going to get a little aggressive and try to run it. Excited to see if she can hit this line.
Oh yeah, good skip maybe. Yeah, good skip forward. Maybe not quite as far as she needed, but still a great positioning.
A great positioning. I think you're really trying to get the 5 on this hole. It's so hard to get a 4.
Oh, here we have. Oh, Ellen's playing a nice. Okay, it's a nice little flex shot out. Still going to end up on the right side, which is in great positioning.
Yeah. See what Lisa's got here. Oh, held on a little bit there.
Oh, she got through though.
She got through, yeah. You just don't want to be in there. Kona's got a tricky little step out sidearm here.
Yeah, this hole definitely, you can see there's still plenty of it to go.
Oh, should be able to get a good look at it from there. Allen's lining up looks like a hyzer jump putt. Let's see if she can give this a run. Oh, catches those last trees. That's going to leave her a little bit of a long putt to get her par. Kona's got a great look from where she's at. She's going to give this a good run. Finishes a little short left.
You know, I have to look at the stats here, Maria, and I'm looking at hole 6 averaging at 5.67 for par. So above par.
Oh, great putt from Lisa.
Yeah.
Her putter is really working for her on this part 2 coverage.
Yeah, she's just nailing the putts lately. Let's see if Holly can do the same. Oh, just a little right.
It's such a demanding hole. You really got to have, 4 good shots to get the par. There really isn't a shot that you can just sort of take for granted on this hole.
Ellen.
Holly wrapping it up here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You hate to see it. Hopefully she can come back strong on the next hole, but super frustrating to have a putt not stay in the basket.
And that's a common theme I've seen on these baskets is that if you don't hit them just right, dead center, you can't have those massive spit outs like that.
Yep. Holly's just going to cap in.
And it looks like we're going to move on to hole 7. It's a par 3, 342 feet. You have a downhill shot here. Over to the far left is where the basket is. You have a tightly guarded green. A lot of people like to play the hyzer shot on this one.
Yeah. It's such a fun hole to just sort of throw the hyzer up in the air and let it crash to the left. You know, it's rare that we get to throw over the tops of trees in the women's division, so it's really cool to get the disc up that high and let it fade towards the basket. It looks like Ellen's finished a little short and left.
Kona going high.
Going up there might be a little too high. I'm going to guess that she's going to finish a little short.
And we'll see here in a moment.
Yeah, it's farther left than you think it is, and the shot gets more challenging each year as those trees tend to creep up a little higher.
And I wish Lisa could teach me that shot.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Looks like Holly's taking the lower route, going a little bit more direct at it. I'm not sure it got all the way through.
Yeah,
looks like she's left with a pitch out.
Yeah. She's going to pitch out to the fairway, and then she's going to have this long, guarded look towards the basket. Giving it a rip, having to come back, and she's there.
She's got that, yeah. Ellen's lining up her second shot. Oh, she wanted it. She gave it a nice little aggressive run. You can get aggressive with this hole on your second shot, which is a nice thing. There's no OB that you're worried about. Oh, Lisa, right off the front of the cage. Great run.
Kind of a little right there.
This is Holly putting for 4. Good to see her get a nice, strong putt in. Get a little bit of that stroke confidence back. Just a lot of golf to play. Everyone else is just going to tap out their pars. Really excited to see these ladies tackle this next hole. It's a really technical par 4. Probably one of my favorite holes on the course, just the shape of it. It's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. This next hole requires you to have at least 2 really solid shots to get the birdie. So you're going to see off of hole 8's tee. It is a par 4. It's 501 feet. You're going to have to hook it right, and then, perhaps a straight shot or an anhyzer through the gap to where the basket lays in the middle of this open field. Still very much wooded on either side. If you get into those woods, you're in a lot of jail. And Ellen playing a nice shot. I don't think it quite got the skip that you want, though.
No, I think she finished a little short. You don't want to push long into those woods. You want to come short, and you'll get a nice kick out there to give you an anhyzer or a sidearm look at the basket. I think
Lisa,
it's a great
yeah.
line, really
Wow.
aggressive look. She'll have a nice look to get a 3 from there.
Holly, maybe hooking a little bit too quickly. Good skip, though. Good. Oh, tree
Good,
kick out.
great kick.
Yeah.
I think she needed a good break there, and she definitely got one.
Ellen showing you what happens if you're a little short of that gap, but she's, wow.
She's got such a great sidearm. I think that's probably her plan because she's so confident in that second shot that she's not worried about getting too far left off the tee like the others are.
That was just an amazing shot.
It's great second shot. Lisa's lighting up probably a flex shot. Gonna miss that tree. It's got to get back. She'll have a long look from there, but she'll get up and down for 4 with a jump putt for a 3. There's Kona looking to probably light up a flex shot as well.
Oh, yeah, it's flexing. Yeah, right to the basket.
Oh,
medal point, I think.
fantastic shot. Really good touch on that second shot. And Holly's lining up looks like a little turnover flex shot. I think this is the more technical shot.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going. Oh, really good upshot from Holly. That tree kick really put her in a good spot to attack the hole on that second shot.
Lisa's looking at a long putt here. And a good bid.
Get in the basket.
Oh, right off the top. Oh.
She's got a lot of confidence in those longer putts. It's really nice to see her really be aggressive where she can be.
Oh.
Ooh, sneaky. She got it in just off the top of the cage. She knows she got away with that one.
I think we got to take a second look at that in slow motion because, wow. You could tell she was a little like, oh my gosh, did it go in?
Got the heart going a little bit there.
Yeah.
Lisa taps in for her par. And Helen and Kona just don't hit your heads picking up your discs. They played this hole remarkably well.
And we have Ellen increasing her lead to -5. Lisa behind her at 2 under. And Kona at 1 under. As we move on to hole 9, it's a par 3, 381 feet. You have, once again, a lot of trees, and you do not want to go off the fairway, but you have almost a dog leg right type of shot.
It's probably the hardest par 3 on the course. Really hard to reach here if you're throwing the backhand. That's a fantastic shot from Ellen there. She'll have a long look at the basket. I don't know if anyone on this card throws rollers, but the roller is a great shot. Looks like Kona let go just a little early, getting aggressive, trying to cut that corner. Holly, oh, you do not want to kick out over to the right where she finished. Let's see what Lisa's got here. Getting very aggressive with the turnover and catches that last tree, but she'll get up. She should have a good chance to get up and down from there. And here's Kona looking at her upshot. It's a difficult upshot. The basket is sort of at the top of a hill. You don't want to go long, but looks like she did well. She'll have a long look from there. A chance to run it. It's a difficult death putt. Holly didn't go in as deep as I thought she would, but that's not an ideal place to get an aggressive second shot. Let's see if she can work some magic here.
Yeah, we have seen her in tight spots be able to get out of them here today, and she'll be out into the fairway now.
Lisa floats one down there. That's a great shot. She's got a great shot for par. Here's Holly. This is such a tough basket to run. Doesn't show it on film, but right behind the basket is a steep drop off into the woods. See how aggressive Ellen's going to get here on her second shot. She's lining something up. Ooh, good run.
That's the hill you got to watch out for.
And here's Kona. See if she's going to give this a good run. Oh, such a death punch. She wanted it, though.
Right side chain out. I hate that.
Getting a 3 on this hole feels really good. It's such a demanding hole. It's long, and just trying to get the disc that far right that late is such a challenge.
The hole really did average above par. It was averaged 3.47.
You see that here. I think it's evident that this is such a challenging hole. As we watch Lisa and Kona tap out here. Yeah, the camera doesn't do the hills on this course justice to understand just how steep of a drop-off you have back there.
Yeah. So going into the final hole of the round, we have Ellen up by 3 strokes. And we're going to hole 10. It's a par 4, 495 feet. We want to say a very special thank you to Meinert Well Drilling for sponsoring our coverage here. As we have a dogleg left hole, it goes up the hill. On the top of the hill is where the basket lies. And once again, in true moraine fashion, there's a lot of trees in your way. Stay on the fairway.
Stay on the fairway. You want to finish straight, but not too straight, a little bit left. Give yourself a good look up the hill at the basket. Ellen puts herself at a decent spot there, a little bit to get around on her second shot.
Yeah, I really think you got to try to skip up that hill in order to get your 3. I think if you end up down by the trees, it's a real hard uphill, low ceiling look at the basket. I think you really just got to get that left skip.
Yeah, you want to be really aggressive and try to cut that corner.
Oh, no. Kona ended up in the trees over on the left-hand side.
Looks like Holly
punching through.
Punching through. Like, if you're going to go for the 3, you've got to be aggressive and challenge that left-hand corner.
Yeah. And we see now Kona's got this long... Yeah, she's going to pitch out to the down at the bottom of the hill, which is a smart move.
Lisa with a great push up that hill.
Wow.
Really great second shot. Gives her a shot for the 3.
Yeah. She's going to have a long look at that basket because it's deceivingly high up there. We'll see if she's able to capitalize on that. And Ellen as well. Oh, going to clip the tree.
It's such a hard second shot. Like, you really got to have 2 perfect shots to give you a chance at that 3.
Yeah, that branch that leans out there really does give you a low ceiling to punch through too. As Kona goes over top of it.
She's giving herself a chance to save par. Like that from where she was off of her drive. That's really well played.
Holly for her second shot, getting a skip up the hill. She's going to have a long look at her putt for par, or sorry, birdie. Ellen, this is for her birdie. Up to the basket.
Great. Yeah. Avoiding those trees. Take the par.
Holly for her birdie. Oh. It's really hard. It's a really hard putt because it's so
It's such an uphill putt.
Yeah. And if you miss it and bang the basket and come out, you're going for a ride down that hill. At least a little bit closer here. A little left.
Kona to save her par after a really Tough drive.
Oh.
Left it a little short.
Holly for her par.
Great finish for Holly.
When she putts, it's like lightning, you know?
It's so
like
fast.
Yeah. Lisa for her par.
I'm just going to watch some tap outs here to finish off part 2 of the open round.
And we had so much fun out there. I got to stop by and take some photos of this round, and it looked like everybody was just enjoying the day out at Moraine State Park. And while this ends us here, we do have round 2's coverage coming your way next. It is really interesting because Sarah Holcomb has made her way onto the lead card, and Holly Finley has dropped back. And so we have Kelsey Brackle as well coming up. We want to say we're very interested in this because Kelsey is an amateur from the Columbus area, and there are big things being said about her, and I'm excited to see it. Yeah, Kelsey took the lead.
What a round!
Yeah.
Holy cow, -6.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's impressive. Looking forward to it.
So until then, keep banging those chains.